This is the moment that we were so looking forward. Yeah, they're putting out the panels in the road. This is incredible. Hello there.
This was the hardest thing I've done so far.
Wow.
It's scary. I got a harness on.
Yeah.
That's the first rain fight. The guys who put the roof on.
I know, that's amazing. Yeah.
So this is another roadblock on the main road going to the city from the area that we live in. There's piles of sand, there's rope across the road. They've limited it to one passable point that they open once or twice a day. It's very difficult. The cars are backed up about 2 miles in each direction. Down there's another piles of sand as well, literally like no one's getting past. Bit of a tricky explanation as to what's going on here, but to do with a new road being built. Some people are for it and some against it by these protests. We're down here, we are found a way round the back to the closest point next to the blockade, and we're down here, and Annalie's down here. We've been unloading fruit into bags. I'll put my light on so you can see the bags. We've unloaded all of these bags from our truck. And now we're about to head back once we got paid for our fruit. There is 4,000 Lima fruit there, which is like a cross between a lime, a grapefruit and a lemon or something like that. You can't get that fruit in England. So that's what we sold today, 4,000. It's one of our last deliveries. And we filled our car with it all. So now we're heading home.
That is a poisonous scorpion. Oh, it's hiding. There. One of those bites can take to a person, well, especially a child, to a coma. Look at that.
So we are fixing our generator. It's very dirty inside. Tried a few different things. Cleaning the possibly soot in the exhaust system. Yeah. Hello everybody. I wanted to give you some really good news. And it was actually on Saturday. This was finished. Let me switch the camera around. The roof is on, and that is a miracle for us, because when I remember when we didn't have the framework, when we were really praying last year, we planned that it would start in February, the work, and it was a step of faith. We didn't have the money. We didn't have any idea how we were going to raise the money to get that on. And the work started in February, as we had said to the roof company back, I don't know if it was October or September or sometime in 2022. We said it's going to start in February. Didn't know when it was going to finish. We thought it might be a bit quicker going up, but it's amazing. Thank you so much for all your prayers. Please give thanks to God, because this is an awesome step. I'm going to show you what we've got left to do here. I'll switch the camera around again. very hot today, by the way. 35 or something. It was 38 degrees yesterday, according to somebody that told us. I don't know what it was here, but nearby it was 38. So up there, you can see we've still got scaffolding. The roof company have let us borrow it and keep it for a little bit longer, which is amazing. Well, that's another blessing. We've not had to pay for scaffolding. And we've got the last top part of the columns to go up, as you can see. Those few there. There's another one, a few along there that I've got to go up, and then up the other end as well. We've got to pour concrete all the way to the top. And then what we're doing is rendering and putting the drainage pipes in. I'll show you what we've done so far. I have finished this side. You can see the drainage pipe. There's two that connect in. There's one, and there's the other one. And already down there I've done the down bits. I've got to do the bit that goes along on that bit. And then that one actually already, I'll go around this side of the corner. It comes around and then drops down, and then it runs under the ground. And at the moment it comes out there. In the future we will extend that and run it out somewhere else. And that down there as well, that's rainwater drainage. Yeah, so really exciting, praise God. And we're really much closer to getting open. We still got to finish the sides and finish all the work all the way around the sides. We've got to put doors and windows on downstairs. There's still a lot to do, but that was a huge step and a massive answer to prayer. Well, I was praying for it to rain so we can test our drainage system. No, just joking. Right, that's the pipe. I haven't quite finished yet. Hopefully it won't rain for too long. And as you can see down there, I'm going to try and go down in the rain. You'll see that the other drain pipes are working as well, but they don't go anywhere yet. But look at that, it's working. That is great news. I'm going to get wet if I go that way. So I'm at the front and we have lots of rainwater coming out of that pipe. First time it's been used, that drainage system.
Are you still working? There it is.
This is how you do it. Mucho fuerza. A lot of strength. Those pieces of wood up there are actually really heavy. And then there's the other one as well. You can see what we're doing here. We are rendering the side. And the reason we have to do that is because the bottom bit here, which looks rough still, needs to be rendered. And you have to render the stuff above it really first. At least the stuff directly above it first. So that I can put the drainage in. As you can see at this end. At this end they've put the drainage in. Well, I put the drainage in because they rendered a little part of it for me. But the other end hasn't been done yet. So the drainage isn't finished. So that's what we're doing. In the meantime we had to do this wall. This is a rainwater defence wall. And this is important because the rainwater was flushing soil into a rainwater drain, which was down this end. And the reason that's really important at the same time as what we're doing, the guy's just sealing it up there, is because our rainwater pipes come down there and they actually have to run down the same line as the rainwater. So to do one thing and to finish one thing, you have to do quite a lot of other things, which don't always come into your head when you're calculating costs, but they do quickly add up. So your support financially is you know, priceless. Pardon the pun, in financial support, but seriously, like, you know, we're going to come down this wall. There's another pipe up there that connects into this one. It's going to come down actually on this side of the wall. It'll come around the corner and then go into the hole there. And yeah, it all kind of works together, right? So, and now we've built this wall. This wall's actually a danger because a child could be playing up on this level and could fall off, as you can see, and hurt themselves quite badly. So now we've built this, we need to build a brick wall, which we'll probably render and paint white, so that it stops people falling off the edge. But that won't be too bad. That won't be too hard, and be done quite quickly. That, and that kind of is like nearly the end of this section in terms of like awkward work that has to be done. Still got little things like rendering the bottom of our ramp and filling in gaps and holes and making it really good to not let humidity get in and damage it. And then after all of that, this side we can look at how we're going to finish the side. Rain will come in eventually. A bit of wind, a bit of rain, it will come in, so we'll need to put something up there. I'm on the upper level. As you can see, we've built the walls up here on the first bit. And there will be windows in there, strong windows. Need to be able to resist some impact. Kids are playing up here with balls and all sorts. ¿Cómo está Freddy? ¿Cómo está Henry? So we are making a slight alteration to our toilet system. One of the big alterations is we are surrounding the tube with bricks because we had a slight issue with the pipe getting squashed. We don't think it was our car. We think one day a tractor crossed over that area, and we think probably it was the tractor with its feet that pushed down and flattened the pipe. I'll show you the pipe, it's quite crazy. But what happened was our toilet didn't want to flush properly, and so I investigated the septic tank, and the septic tank was full, like overflowing full. It was rather disgusting for me. But yeah, you can see, look how flat that is. It's crazy, and it's more than several meters. So I think it probably got crushed in a couple of places, and the rest of the pipe just disintegrated underneath. So what we're doing, we're replacing it with thicker pipe, better pipe, and also we're putting bricks on the sides and over the top with a bit of cement mix that'll protect the pipe.
Sure.
No.
We should turn off this one, though.
Saca. So we're on a Friday, we're out in the city again, driving around the 4th Ring, finding some homeless people, some adults, some kids, often teenagers that have been on the street for many years, trying to share God's love with them, tell them that God loves them. We're giving them food. We've got some friends of ours who used to live in Santa Cruz that are with us today, helping us. One of them started fundraising to help us with our mission here, and so they're going to be with us for the first time, seeing what life's like on the street with some of these kids and teenagers. Often the kids and teenagers are high or spaced out on drugs, and yeah, it's a very sad situation. They've often run away from abusive situations, and sometimes at a very young age, and they've been on the streets for years. So we've been very careful, taking all the precautions. We're not going in a huge group over, just a few of us to speak with them, and to pray with them, and to give them some love and some food. So I won't be able to film everything, but they are over there. But I'll be very careful what I film, for respect for them and security as well. So under the bridge down there, there's a few people down there we're going to go and get food to as well. So this is the family living under the bridge. So we're parked on a roundabout, hopefully not what you do in England, right? And in the middle of the roundabout, people sleeping. You can see this little canal down here, and this canal full of rubbish, but this is often where they search for for food and things that they can try and sell. And this is actually right next to a big market. Around here they often clean your windows as well on your car. But when you give them money for cleaning your windows, quite often that gets spent on drugs, on glue that they sniff. It's the cheapest option. Hanley and the guys, the team are going. I've got to stay in the car because I might need to move from where I am. If the police come along, they might move me along. So I'm parking on the outside edge of the roundabout. Well, I'm blocked in behind by some big waste bins, so it's not like I'm in the way of traffic where I am. But they've gone to say hello and to provide some food and pray with these people living on the middle of the roundabout. So there's quite a lot of people there.